Hi Pia, good to see you.
Hi, Shushmita Di. Very good evening.
Yes, stop calling me Sushmita, they call Sush or Sushmita.
Sush. Sush. Okay, yeah.
Okay, before we start talking, Happy Women's Day. Tomorrow is Happy Women's Day, and so Happy Women's
Correct.
Day.
A very happy Women's Day to you as well.
Good, good, good. So how are you doing today? All
Yeah.
good?
All good. Yes. I started my celebration yesterday only, Women's Day celebration.
Mhm.
So we had a fashion show at our own gym.
Okay.
So where we had a fashion show and the subject was on fitness. Like we walked on the ramp with dumbbells and with Zumba poses, and it was real fun. We had
That
a
would
great
that
time.
would be fascinating. Yeah. Great, great.
Yeah.
So let me first begin by saying that when I got introduced to you, when I got to know you through our South Point Business Forum, which we call Pointers Business Forum, I was very impressed by you. Okay, and I know you manage a lot of different kind of businesses, and some of those businesses are, to be fair, they're all not really where women are expected to be. So why don't you tell something about the kind of businesses that you run, and how do you manage all that?
Shushmita, actually, we started. My father is the founder of the company, and we started with shipping, and then from shipping we started exporting,
Mhm.
and then we diversified it. We Now at present we have five auto LPG dispensing pumps stations at different locations. Four are here in Kolkata and one is in Andhra Pradesh. And we are also having a fleet of tankers, auto LPG and propane tankers.
Okay.
So those fly under Indian Oil Petronas
Mm.
and carry bulk LPG and auto LPG and also propane. And with that, we also have a restaurant in the name of Calcutta Calling. It's in Kashba, and another one is in Anandapalit. So that's another venture. And apart from that, we are also into events and IT as well. So these are the few things we
Yeah.
do. My
Lot of
father is no more, but the thing is still going on.
Yes.
He has passed away 2.5 years back. Yes, but
Oh,
I am with my father from the day one. I mean, people ask me, "Oh, your father is not there. That's why you have taken over. That's why you're looking after it." No, it's not that. I was with my father from day one
hmm.
in the
Good
business.
to see that
Yeah.
a woman is managing all the businesses that was started by her father. Very good to know. Great.
Yeah.
So, uh,
You tell me, Sushmita, about your business.
yes, my business career started in 2008. I got so tired of my corporate life. You know, I
Okay.
decided that I really cannot do this anymore. So, in the middle of global recession in 2008, I quit my job and started up my first company called Smart Ideas. Everybody thought I was going
Okay.
crazy. They said, why? This is not the right time to do anything, 2008, you just quitting your job. I said, I cannot do this. So Smart Idea started as a market research and brand consulting organization. Slowly, we did a lot of, we kind of changed as the market demanded. So we added different
Okay.
kind of services. Like in 2010, we are maybe one of the first few companies in the country to start social media marketing, digital marketing. Then we started doing personal branding. So now we are into 2021, so it is almost 13 years. So it's still going on, but now my passion has also moved a little bit, though I am very, very attached to my Smart Ideas, that's being my first child. I'm also very attached to the tea now. So, I have my tea business, which I do. tea,
I know.
quality with Sushmita.
I know. I have tasted one of your tea as well.
Yes, yes.
And it was really awesome. Awesome. I must say. And all the people I know in Business Forum, people are, going crazy about your tea. So I want to know more about your tea.
Yeah, I'll talk about it. Sure.
Yeah.
So for example, this tea, I try to bring some unique tea.
And you have whiskey flavor, and what flavors you add to the tea?
And brandy and
rum. Yeah. Really interesting.
Yes, and that rum and whiskey flavored tea people have really liked it. So I'm getting a lot of inquiries. I just tried it to see whether it works, but it kind of people liked it. So I'm hoping. So like for example, this tea, it's a tea from Assam. It's a tea. There's a black tea here, but that is not the uniqueness about it. The uniqueness of it is it is blended with a kind of a chili which is called ghost chili, or it is called Bhut Jolokia, which is considered.
Yeah, I heard of
it. Yeah, it is one of the hottest chilies in the.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah. So it like in 2006.
So the tea is actually hot. I mean,
very hot.
It has.
Yeah, so you have to brew it with very less amount of tea. Okay, so but it's very tasty. It has got the blend is with black pepper and then green chili and some cardamom and this thing with Assam tea. So it has come out really good. So it's like a very interesting tea. I thought I'll just share it with you. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So now tea and my other business, Smart Ideas, it's like kind of keeping.
I can see both because you keep on sending excellent creatives. And I have also tasted your tea. So both are just amazing.
Yes, I am yet to visit your Calcutta, your restaurant. Calling. Yes.
Yeah.
But no, I have tried your cello kebab. I remember you have sent the cello kebab to my home. Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah. Great. I think other than Pitakat, yours is the cello kebab that I really like. I mean, I have not been to Pitakat in a long time, but I really loved how you have delivered the packaging and that you delivered in that short notice. I really liked it. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
All right. Asa, tell me something. As a woman, do you find it difficult to run businesses like so many different kind of business? Do you find challenges, or if you find challenges, what are those challenges?
Challenges, yes. I mean, sometimes I feel that people, find it difficult to accept that even a woman can be a transporter or a woman can own LPG stations. I mean, people have certain stereotypes. I mean, if a woman can only have maybe a boutique or they have this mentality. I don't know why, but this is we are progressing and everything is changing, but certain things are there. I mean, still there.
I agree with
and whenever I talk to people, the first question till date I face, oh, you are into business? Okay, it's your father's business. Oh, your husband's business? Why? It can be my own business. I have a few companies which are all private limited, and I am the managing director of it. It is my father has founded it, but it belongs to me. Yes, my husband is also connected with me. He is also with me in the business, but I am managing it. But
I think it's difficult for people. Sometimes.
Yeah, this thing is there.
Yeah, biggest challenge biggest challenge that I face as a woman entrepreneur or as a business professional is that most of the time the person on the other side will not take you very seriously, thinking that you are a woman, so we might not know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
or that
and then you look so young. You are so young.
Exactly.
I mean,
so I stopped coloring my hair because that is one of the reasons. And it is so
That's a good idea, actually. Even I'll stop then.
I said, no, see, I have my gray hair. Which do I know? Something I know. It's really irritating at times that I have to prove it every time I meet somebody new that, okay, I've
I
learned
know.
this lesson, I know my job and I know my things. It's like you should pay as much respect and attention to me as you would give it to somebody else. And then you get so many unwanted advice because you are a woman entrepreneur, right? You should
Absolutely,
do like
absolutely.
that. Okay, if I need your advice, I'll definitely ask you. But until I ask you, please do not give me advices.
Seriously, this is a common problem. But we are dealing with it, and I think we are habituated also.
Yes.
We know how to ignore.
Correct. Yes. That's. I mean, of course, like I think all the women face this kind of situation.
Similar,
Or-
yeah,
or-
yeah.
Yeah, but we are managing. So yeah, that's good to us.
Yeah, absolutely.
There is also, people think I feel this. I mean, women, it is perceived that women do not support other women. How do you feel about
Yeah,
that? It is correct.
it's sometimes it is, but not always. Not always. Um, like here, we two are sitting here, and we have known each other through the business. I am thankful to Otinda for creating this amazing thing, so that we are now talking to each other. We can help each other, and we can be actually support to each other. That's amazing, actually amazing. So, but not always. There are times when I have faced problem, and when there are my own friends or acquaintances, they keep on saying that she is just busy with her work, she doesn't look after family or whatever. So these things are very, very, very common. What about you? Have you faced anything like this?
Uh, Actually, no, really. I know, like, very frankly, I have very limited number of friends to begin with.
Mhm.
And in networking, I know a lot of men and women. I do get most of my business come because of references. But I would say that in many cases, the references have come because of the women that I have worked with.
Oh.
So I cannot really say that women do not support. I have good experience, and I think at a certain age, we also understand that it's not really about competition or being non-supportive. It's more about cooperation, cooperation,
Absolutely.
and growing
Where
together.
we can get
Yes.
good results. Yeah, better results.
Yes. So, in fact, uh, there is one particular lady who I was very surprised that when she referred me to two of her own clients, and also for her own business, social media project. I was very surprised. I never expected her to do that
Because it's her trade also.
no, it's not her trait, but I was not very
Okay.
close to her. I mean, I didn't
Okay.
know her that well. But when she approached me and she referred my name to other people, I was very pleasantly surprised. And okay, it's like it's not true that women do not value
Yeah.
women. I think it's kind of for me it has not happened.
Okay.
Yes. I also hear this that this is a little this is a question that I want to ask all the women entrepreneurs who are here. Do we really have to wear pants when we manage our business? What I mean is that do we really have to behave like a male entrepreneur? Do we really have to behave like a male leader, or do we carry our own, attributes being women? What do you think about that? Because I see that a lot of women think that they have to wear pantsuits if they become CEOs, or not maybe not literally, but the thinking is that if I wear pantsuits, I'll have more respect. Is that really? Do you really have to behave like a man in that position? If you're a CEO, or like in your case, you're managing director, in several companies. So do you really have to behave like a man, or it's like the women's
Actually,
qualities that you carry into that?
yeah, actually, Sushmita, I find this question very relevant because when my father passed away, in the beginning, I started, dressing up like him. I mean, wearing a shirt with a tie, and he was always well dressed, always formally dressed. So I started dressing up like him so that, I can create that impact. But gradually I understood it's the attitude that matters and not the dress at all. I mean, it's your presence, your attitude, your personality that matters, nothing else. So it's actually not true for me.
Hmm. Do you think that women leaders bring more empathy to the company, to the team, to everything, or?
Yet I think yes, yes. What do you think?
I have, see, I used to work for a company long time back when I started my career. Uh, this company, most of the senior managers were women. It's an American company, and I had worked with them for 9 years. So,
Okay.
so the marketing head, production head, R&D head, and I think another particular division function I'm not remembering. So there are four women who were heading the different functions. Uh, so marketing, I was heading the marketing. The R&D was headed by another, lady, and then like that. So I have seen that in some cases, it is correct that women have bought a lot of empathy and a lot of caring and understanding. But in some cases, I have seen that it is not correct. I'm not,
Okay.
so I am divided on this thing, and I have like left corporate life when like 12, 13 years back. So
And since I don't have this experience, that's why I asked you. I mean, I don't have a corporate background, so
hmm,
I have less experience on this.
so what would your employee think about you? What do you think? Do you think they would
Uh,
they like to work under a woman, or how? What are their thoughts?
yes, 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 yes. My employees, they are very, very receptive. They love me a lot, and it's vice versa.
Hmm.
They get a lot of scolding from me, but then okay, they are okay with it. I think so. I am more like a mother figure to them,
Hmm.
actually.
Hmm.
For
Yeah,
any problem, they come to me. Any problem, they
I think
just come
that
to me.
is very important. That you could be able
Yeah,
to walk into the boss's room and discuss
yeah.
any problem that is cropping up.
That is really important. It's more like a family.
Yes. At the end of the day, you spend most of your time at work, so it might as well be as important as the family. Right.
True, true, true.
Great, great. So, so do you cook? Like you have a restaurant with Calcutta Collins.
Yeah,
Do you cook? Do you
yeah,
like to cook? What do you do?
yeah.
You cook at home?
I like I like cooking. I don't cook every day, but today only my friends are coming, so I would be cooking mutton today. And so I love cooking, but it's
Hmm.
not that I cook every day. I love cooking.
Hmm. Okay. So,
And
what is your favorite
your,
dish? What is the thing that you
favorite,
cook best?
I think mutton.
Mutton.
Yeah.
Okay.
What
Okay.
about you? You cook
Oh,
at home?
I definitely I have to cook because I stay by myself, so I have to cook.
Correct.
But I hate
Yeah.
cooking. I do not like
Okay.
cooking. My cooking is standardized. I know what I'm going to eat every day from Monday to Friday.
Hmm.
So that is standardized.
Hmm.
So I don't have to think. I go cook and come back. So my cooking is 15 minutes. And then maybe on a
Okay.
Sunday I want to, do a little bit if I feel like, but not really. And I am not into cooking. But I can cook, but I don't want to cook. That's the thing. Yeah.
But one thing I would like to say, you have an awesome personality. I'm
Oh, wow.
I and most of us in the Pointers Business Forum group, I think, would agree with me. I mean, you are that woman. we can go for any type of suggestion, any kind of advice. You are ready with it, and you are so quick. Absolutely.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, anything else? Any passions? Passions, like what else? Like interests, passions. What do you do? Like I travel. I travel a lot. I'm crazy about travel.
Okay.
One of the reasons I started my business is because I
was about to ask you that. I think you had one travel business, right?
I have. It's called Footprints and Memories, but I have now made it part of my tea business and converted to fully into tea tourism. So I do not do any other kind of travel. I only do tea tourism.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Because I remember once I was doing my leather bags exhibition anywhere, I came across your company,
Footprints.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, I remember. Yes. So what do you do? What do you do when, like, what is your passion? What do you do in your spare time?
Passion, I like to, you have been to Lake, I'm sure, Rabindra Sarovar Lake. Yeah. So that's you can say that's my favorite place. I go there every day, every morning for a walk. And I do brisk walking there with my earphones on and all alone. So that's the best time of the day I spend. And then I also play badminton, and nowadays I'm doing a bit of gymming also, and I'm a crazy shopper.
Okay.
lot of shopping. Like a mad person.
Okay.
And tell me about your
I don't like shopping.
Okay.
Seriously, I only buy things when I want it.
Okay.
Yeah. So I look at my almirah. I said, "Is there a space that I can put new?" And then I decided.
And my case is completely different. I just go on buying, and there's no space only. I every time I think I have to get a new house to keep to accommodate my clothes.
Yeah, I know. Okay, great, wonderful. I am very lazy in shopping. I get very tired. I get very bored. So if I go to a mall or something, I like 10 minutes what I can buy. It's like that. Because I'm
so
very
you don't
impatient. I'm very impatient. So if I have not decided exactly what I want to buy, and then I go to a shop, I cannot buy. So I just roam around for 10 minutes and come back. I have to know exactly what I want to buy. I'm a very impatient person. I cannot sit for 1 minute in one place. So those are the problems I have.
So,
yeah.
That problem even I have. I am also very impatient. Very, very impatient. Only with shopping I have patience.
I think only in traveling I have patience. Or tasting tea perhaps. Okay, great. It is very, very nice talking to you. So before we wrap this up, what one advice you want to give to all the women entrepreneurs who are willing, or who are like maybe somebody who is just getting into entrepreneurship, or women are thinking to get into entrepreneurship or already into entrepreneurship. So one advice that you would really like to give them?
Firstly, have your own life. Don't be needy. If you want to start anything, please start it. Don't hesitate. Speak up your mind and do it. I mean, there is nothing impossible, and we have been able to do very, very very difficult things, and it's not at all I think it's people, I mean women should come forward and listen to their mind.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I agree with you. Yes, just do it. Just do
it. Yeah, don't think much.
Yeah,
and you'll get a lot of advices. Don't listen to them.
Don't
listen to yourself.
Yes, that's very important. Right. Yeah. Great. All right. Okay, so I think we had a good time. Very nice talking to you again, as always.
Same here. And next time we meet, we must sit with your tea
and your food,
whiskey,
I think.
And the
whiskey. Of course, you are going to get that. I'm sending some samples home in Calcutta. I'm going to send you some.
Okay.
Yeah. You
So
try that.
yeah, sure. I'll taste. I want to taste it badly.
Yeah. Yes. I will send you that sample. Yes. All right. Great.
Thank you so much.
Have fun with your friends in the evening with your mutton, and
Mutton.
Happy Women's Day again.
Happy Women's Day to you. Cheers. Bye bye.
Bye.